Right, I'll see if anyone comes in, and if not, this is just a quick, like, so I was going to come on tonight about 8 o'clock, but I've just got yakking to someone, and most people know when I get yakking, it's not a short chat. So, because I was supposed to be coming on at 8, and I've just put my tea on and realised what time it is, I am going to come on tomorrow, rather, sometime after dinner, because I've just realised the lighting's going to be better for me to draw, because I think this lighting's going to cast a lot of shadows on me doing art. So anyone can catch up with it tomorrow or whenever. So if anyone wants to join in tomorrow with a bit of Zentangling, which is, if you don't know, is... Oh, by the way, if anyone's there, say hi. Miss Q, who I still need to get in contact with, your stuff is ready to go. It's in here. I'm just doodling a little thank you card up, hand drawn out, but that'll just go in my sort of outbox. But if you're interested in what it is actually this stuff, which I find meditative, which is, I have shown this before, is this sort of stuff. And this sort of stuff. Also, I know I've shown this loads of times. Let me see. This one with a magazine. So I promise I will come and do it tomorrow. I just think the lighting's going to be better. So all you need is some paper. You can use pencil and then go over it with fine liner black pens, but I don't tend to use a pencil because I just draw straight away. But if you're feeling a bit less confident, you can go in with the pencil lightly for the patterns, because it's a lot of patterns, and then go over with the fine liner. But it's very, I find it very meditative, and it might help some others with, you know, maybe anxiety and stuff like that. So I will be doing, I'm trying to think which book I'm going to do it in. Oh yeah, because I was supposed to be doing it the other week, I'm going to be doing this page. Someone's there lurking, but you know, I started this one. So this is just pieces of magazine put in over a page of this magazine, like this. And I started doodling, because it's really like doodling, little patterns like this, and I'm going to draw all over it. If anyone's there from usual chat, say hi, because I can't see anyone. Hi. Yeah, we know you like the Michigan top, so I'm going to doodle all over this, and I'm going to show you what to do. So hopefully tomorrow, when I go on, I can turn the camera around if I remember how to do it, so you can see me drawing down there. And that's what I'll do. So sorry, I'm not coming on tonight because I got yakking to someone and forgot the time, and I've just put my tea on, and the lighting's not going to be brilliant. So tomorrow day, so some of you might have to catch up later on, depending if you're in the States or whatever, around dinner time-ish, might be about 1-ish, I'll come and do this. But I think it'd be better in daylight so you can actually see properly what I'm doing without casting shadows. So that's what I'm going to do. So like I said, all you need is some paper, even a notebook, doesn't matter if it's got lines or squares on it, a pencil if you're not that confident in drawing shapes and stuff, hi, and yeah, the collages and fine liner pens, black fine liner pens, and you can have different widths and things because you can make different, I'll show you, like, you get these cheap, I just pick loads up, every time I see them I just pick loads of, I've just drawn this out for a thank you card for Miss Q when I get a hold of her, thicker lines and thinner lines, and I just quickly drew this out freehand as a little thank you card to put on her stuff that I've finished that one. I am starting a new bag, which is going to look like this. It's an elephant butterfly design, just roughly drawn out. And I have, where's my other one? And there's another one somewhere, but it's disappeared. Like, I think it's disappearing. Some other bits and bobs. And I start some more bracelets tomorrow, so can't wait for that. I'm going to do man's bracelets as well. I think an orb just went past. And the orbs, by the way, because I'm going in a minute before my tea burns, is, yeah, they're coming in. I like it. And I'm just going to keep watching for them now. And I know a lot of you are seeing them as well. I will probably start off with a little chat tomorrow about, sorry, but it's going to be about energy again, negative and positive energy, because it keeps seeming to come up with things going on at the minute. And to me, understanding why certain things certain energies come in at certain times. I'm going to talk about that and then go into the whole drawing thing. So like I said, if you want to join in tomorrow, or you don't know what Zentangle is, it just looks like this, or doodling, or whatever you call it. One of my favourite ones, like this. So it's very relaxing to do all these shapes. And I know I've said nearly twice now, oh, I'm coming on and doing it. I'm definitely coming on tomorrow. Like I said, I've just lost track of time. Need to have my tea. And like I said, the lighting's not brilliant in here. So I'll come and do it in the day tomorrow, because I wasn't sure if I had little legs or not. I haven't, so that will be easier. But I will let you know definitely before I'm coming on. So like I said, if you want to join in, get some paper, get some pens and a pencil and whatever, and you can join in. When me and Pat play, the lights freak out. I can't explain it. I saw the orbs. Yeah, especially the one with the lavender, when I put the video in when I was sat there under certain lights. I believe in time I'll be able to see them without looking through the camera or seeing them on screen. But then again, I do see things at the side, you know, when I'm not on camera and stuff. So yeah, and I've just been feeling a lot of energy. Like when the orbs are here, I get a tingling like this, like something's tickling you, tickling, and it's like, and something did the other day tickled the back of my neck, like really tickled me. If you watched the video, and I was like, oh, so yeah, it's all to do with energies. So I shall see you tomorrow, I promise, and we are definitely doing Zentangle, especially for, like I said, people who've got anxiety, or they're trying to find a sort of something they can chill out to. You can listen to music while you're doing this. You can, you know, you can have the TV, whatever you do, but it takes you out of that thinking process. Hi, Bernice, because people think too much upon things and it can take them into a negative space. You don't need to think about too much of things, because that's where a lot of problems come in from. Thinking too much, thinking what other people you think they're saying, or thinking upon something too much. Like I said, anxiety is something, depression is something. Depression is the past, thinking too much about the past. You can't solve that now. You know, whatever happened in the past, I keep saying this, you need to let go. The past is the past. Let go of it. It's not doing anything for you right now. Then anxiety is you're worrying about the future. Well, it's not happened yet, so live in the now. So like I said, I'll see you tomorrow around 1 o'clock. I'll let you know definitely the time before, because like I said, I've got more time to do it tomorrow, and the lighting's going to be better. I don't want shadows casting everything when I'm trying to show you how I'm doing the Zentangles. So I just thought I'd come on for a little chat before my tea burns. And yeah, I'm just going to clear up this messy crafting table, because yeah, it's a mess. So I shall catch you all tomorrow. Have a lovely start to the weekend. Yeah, a lovely, yeah. I mean, I switch this light off. Maybe some will just come in a minute. I might just pull a card for you all right now, just one. We'll just see just before I go. You never know, I'm just pulling a card and then I'll go off and get my tea. We'll see. Again, the lighting's not really brilliant on this. Hi Dave, on this what's it called? Tablet even. I'm trying to think what it is. Yay. Oh yeah, New York's still happening, yeah. Next weekend, whoop whoop. So, now this lighting's, no. You can hear me clonking around in boots. Hi, Tapper. Sorry, I didn't tell you because I wasn't really coming on. I was just coming on saying I'm coming on tomorrow dinner about 1 to do the Zentangle. Hola. So like I said, I was just coming on to say hi, but I forgot what time it is because I got talking to someone. Everyone knows it takes me 10 years to talk about anything. I'm going to pull a card and I'll be on tomorrow about 1 o'clock doing the whole Zentangle thing. So all that have just come in, you just need some paper, some fine liner black pens, maybe a pencil if you're not confident about drawing straight away with a pen. But like I said, it's the whole sort of Zentangle-y, doodly, this sort of stuff. Meditative, so you can join in with that tomorrow. You know, and we'll do that because I know I've been saying for weeks I'll come and do it, and I said tonight, but I didn't realise what time it was, so I'm going to do it tomorrow because the lighting's not very good. So I think the daytime will be better. Some may have to catch up. Let me roll these cards. So I will just pull a card before I go for tea. Yeah. So yeah, I was just saying about the orbs, Dave, because check out Dave Moody's channel for orbs. Check out Tapper77's channel because they've all got orbs on. A blue orb. It was gorgeous. What you told me before, Tapper, about asking for a blue one, the lighting's not brilliant at the minute, so I don't think, you know, next time I come on when I'm sat where I'm normally sat, because I'm not sat where I'm normally sat. But yeah. Hi Effie. So like I said, I'm not staying on. I'm just letting you know I'll be in tomorrow instead. So, and my hair needs washing. I'm catching a card. Yay, catching a card. So the orbs have been brilliant and I'm getting so much. I said to Tapper today, Dave, I'm getting so much, like, when I know they're about, I get all this tingly, like, tingly, but especially around here, it's like tingle. It's like someone's tickling you. So that's what I get anyway. Yeah, I've been wearing a lot of turquoise. These are the jewellery that I made. So yeah, what do you mean, a bit like Tiffany blue? Oh, I believe Trump did a really good speech at the rally. I've not caught it all yet on Jenny Hatch, but yeah, confident man, calling the Bidens out there and everything. Oh, like, yeah. Oh, it's all going down. So Hillary thinks she's running for 2020. The only place she's running to is Gitmo. It's so funny. Oh, thank you. So anyway, I'm going to do a card then go for tea. But if you haven't checked Dave's channel out and Tapper77's for the orbs as well, check it out. And I got some pictures of Miss Chime of her orbs in her front room. They were brilliant as well. Next week, New York. Yeah, New York is calling. I'm hoping that I might be able to catch some orbs while I'm in New York with all that energy in New York. So hopefully we'll see. Oh, orb watching in New York. So it's funny this, how I've been talking about people's energy and karma and stuff, and some people not getting stuff sometimes, but the 3 fates, what comes around. So I'll quickly read this out and then I'm going. Can you email Miss Chime's picture? Yeah, I can if I can do it, you know what I'm like. It's like I said, people have karmic cycles, I believe, and everyone's trying to, you know, drop them, sever the ties to it, because like I just said at the beginning, you don't need it. What's in the past, you don't need it. But people seem to get triggered sometimes of, to me, I call it like acting as if they're the victim. It's sort of like, you know, we're all doing it. It doesn't mean because someone seems to think they've got a bigger trauma that happened that someone else hasn't. Or maybe I see it sometimes like if we've been here before and had different times around, you might have dropped more karma this time. So you might not have as many negative things, but some of us might, and then people get triggered by it. It's like, well, or is it just that learning of letting it go? And if you're not, then negative things come in to teach you, because it is a lesson anyway, of like, I know that the thing I've been going through this week with certain energies off 3 people is a thing of I've got to put boundaries up. And as soon as you put boundaries up, some people don't like it. And it's like, I'm allowed to say no, and I'm allowed to feel, because it doesn't come from here, it comes from here. I'm allowed to feel. If I don't feel right about something, I can say no. I'm not resonating with your energy at the moment. It doesn't mean I hate somebody. It just means, sorry, I'm not resonating with that energy at the minute. There's something about it and I'm not resonating with it. I'm allowed to put a boundary up. But some people think, you know, they're allowed to put a boundary up, but I'm not. Well, sorry. We're all allowed to put boundaries up, you know. People get triggered by people as soon as they're like, you can't say no. And it's like, well, I can. What was it? Take an inch and they take a mile. And that's how, you know, some energies have made me feel this week. So maybe people have to look at, you know, we're all looking at ourselves with energy, but, you know. Anyway, I'll read this out and then I'll go. It's happening again. Sure is. Many of us have faced difficulty and troubled times in our lives. Exactly what I just said. Sometimes the impact of negative experience is so profound that it leaves us with physical, mental, and yes, spiritual residue for months, even years after the actual event. Of course it does, and this is what we're learning to get rid of. While you're still vibrating, at the 3 fates put it to the energy of the negative experience, you tend to repeatedly attract what I've just said, echoes of the exact experience. I'm getting it. I've been getting it this week. I've been getting a lesson again about putting my boundaries up. So it's like a whack on the head with stuff. So when you need to be alerted to the fact that the 3 fates will enter. Oh, that's funny. And it's 3 fates and it's 3 people. Wow. Didn't even click onto that. Showing you that this is a karmic pattern. And I just said to Roxanne today about patterns. And I'm seeing the patterns. It's not necessarily the people that are involved. It's the pattern of it. They may need to be worked on, understood and recreated. Recreate it, people, in order to be free of its influence. Yes. You may feel that. Hi, double. I'm not on for long. I'm just, my tea's going off and everything. There are others in charge of your fate that are threading the needle. Talking about stitching today, weren't we, double? Weaving the patterns of the tapestry. You know, when I was weaving away on my little bags today. So, weaving away on the tapestry of your life, even choosing what ends and what begins. When you feel that the fate has interceded and that you are not so much in control of your fate, but in control of your reaction, because that's what it is. It's a control of your reaction. You can say something to someone, especially in Texas, goes the wrong way, and they react to it. Or, like I said, the biggest word you can say to some people sometimes is no, and the reaction is immense. To what happens in your life, you are beginning to work with intelligence, maturity and understanding with the energies of destiny. You know, we all get triggered anyway. I'm not saying I don't, I do. Fate and fortune. The 3 fates depicted so beautifully here. Sorry, not showing you the card. Which I'll show you in a minute because that is hilarious of what I just said at the beginning. Oh my God, see? So connected. I'll show you in a minute. Understanding the energies of destiny, fate and fortune. The 3 fates depicted so beautifully here with their ever-turning wheel of karma, which I've just said. Understand that it turns and turns as your life will through its many themes again and again. When you receive this card in a reading, and most especially if she leaps out, which the card, oh no, did she flip over? She still leaped out. To greet you will know an old pattern has circled around once more, and it definitely did this week. Hi Rachel. I just said at the beginning before this card fell out that we're cutting ties, we're letting things go. It's a wheel, the wheel of life. They are cutting with a pair of scissors, the thread. You're cutting the things that don't serve you anymore, which I keep shouting out. This has come up this week for me. It's not necessarily the people, it's a pattern form, because I've not done something and I realise what it is, and it's about putting barriers up. The free fates, here it is again, the situation, the person, this lesson that you have yet to learn and that you may spend a lifetime learning. It seems you need another cosmic reminder of something. So when everyone thinks they're having a negative thing, it's a lesson, but when it stays negative is the fact that when you're not realising what it is and it keeps coming up, you're like, why do I get this all the time? It's because you're not taking responsibility for it and letting it go. So that's really funny. It says the free of fate, and it's been 3 people. So very important lesson to learn. We are not suggesting forgetting this lesson. No, you don't forget it, but you let it go, because there's the wisdom of that. We are suggesting that you move on, and learn and actively replace this experience with the completely different versions of the same theme. That's how you move on from it. I watched a woman talk about this the other day. Replace this experience with a completely different versions of the same theme. Anything that was bad for you in the past, replace it with a better memory of it, and it just disappears. Hi Mark. No more repeats. This opportunity to try something different and see what the magic takes place when you have vary the approach. You must reconnect with the opportunities you have. Staying attached to old patterns will simply make them come around again, like a thread being spun on a wheel. Learn and be released from this part of a pattern that feels like unjust fate. And this is why I'm saying, when people, I've said something to people this week and they get a bit triggered by it, and it's a bit like, it's not you, it's a pattern coming around for me, and I've got to learn to say no. It's like I'm being tested, so it's not you specifically, but they get offended by it. It's the pattern. It's like entities come into people, like take over, and then you sort of like, you're getting tested at the same time. You may have been enjoying your own life's returns lately, wallowing through the memories and feeling sad. Not me myself, because I'm not wallowing in anything. People might think that it's like I've let go of my things in the past, but I've let go of my things in the past, but the thing that's been coming around with me is boundaries. So that's what I can see it as. And nostalgic about the good old days. I'm looking forward to the future. Whenever they are, exactly, you know what. It's fine to muse on the past. Your memories are precious and do need to be tended, but it's another thing altogether to be filled with regret. Yeah, exactly. Wishing you'd done things differently. Life is a constant do-over. I don't regret what I have and haven't done, because it wouldn't have brought me to where I am today. Sorry, I can't see chat at the minute. You get a fresh chance every second you're alive. So tomorrow's a different day. In a minute's a different time. In a second's a different time. You can change like that. Stop beating yourself up. I've said this before. Stop beating yourself up for what you didn't do or did do in the past. Forget it. Move on. Start anew. Start fresh. You have an opportunity to heal, to clear, to no longer feel sad about things anymore. I don't feel guilty about things. Sometimes I even say to people now certain ways, because I just think I'm not going to beat myself up about it. You can always do things differently. You are not a prisoner of how they have always been done. What you have done, even if you judge to be a mistake, can be reworked and learned from. This is its wisdom. You are so not alone. We all have karmic lessons. See, the card comes out, the one that I'm tuned into, because that is just what I said at the beginning before I pulled this card out, 17 in the house. Cue. Themed stories that seem to repeat. Learn from this. Be aware of what is taking place as fateful encounter to master life. If you take this approach, you'll be all the richer for learning, wise, free, and able to help others too, which I do believe I'm doing on my channel anyway, giving energy. And that's why I said I can't give it all away all the time in every single area, but I do what I can. And also, I just want to say, my validations of things that my path is seeing the orbs and the orbs coming in and what's been going on with that. That's my validation for my path. It might not be for others, but it is for me, because that's the right path for me. It's telling me I need to be looking at other stuff as well, doing my energy experiments and bringing that sort of stuff in and sharing it with people. It might not be for some, and it might not be for you, but it's for me, because that's what I believe the universe, whatever you want to say it is telling me to do. So I'm going with the flow like water, because we are waterly bodies. We live in a watery ether, water's above, water's below. This is like, to me, this is a bit like, that's a bit like why orbs look a bit like bubbles. Some people will think that's mad, but that's how I see it. But that's my take on my reality. It doesn't have to be anybody else's, you know. So, yes, this realm we live on. So, it's all good. Yes, that resonates with me. Water is... Well, Dr. Emoto, you put intentions on water. You can put intentions on your bodily waters because we are so much water. God thinking the water's above, the water's below. What's the void in between? This air, I think, is water. Just think the molecules or whatever you call it are really, really small. So the living, breathing waters, everything is. If water can have memory in it, and it does, Dr. Emoto, which the Egyptians said mem, the word mem is memory, and then the sign like that is water, memory water, then that means, and we can project it in our bodily waters, that's why you must tell yourself kind words. Bodily waters, the living and breathing, that's why they're called the living and breathing waters, because if something holds a memory, can hold the form, which water does anyway, our vessel, and can hold a thought, that an intention that you put on it, go and check out Dr. Emoto. I will talk about this tomorrow when we're doing my drawing, and I'll give you a few videos to go and watch some other channels that I've come across. It starts to make sense. It does to me. Living, breathing waters, and orbs look like bubbles. So, just saying. Just saying. Oh, I ordered the Gene Key. I thought I had a book down here because I keep shouting this book out. No, it's upstairs. And Pam Grout. I can't remember what it is. I know someone's got it. It's an energy experiment book, but I'll show you all that tomorrow. Like the way, Dolly. Thank you. Yeah, when you shine your light, you get other things coming in as well. I'm interested in doing my own spells and experimenting with it. I love the... Yeah, we'll definitely look into that with Dr. Emoto. You know, when people say spells, it's like it's intentions. If anyone wants to do the experiment, I've done it before. You get rice. If you put in YouTube Dr. Emoto rice experiment, do it. This is where I say do it yourself. Don't have anyone telling you, me telling you, do it yourself. Speak to your water when you're drinking it. Speak to yourself. This is what I'm saying. You speak to your cells. We are made up of so much water. So if you're putting your intention on the water that you drink, even if it's tap water, you know, you're going to affect your bodily waters. That's why I believe the energies above from the celestial beings above in the cosmos come through the waters above through us, and that's how it affects us. It affects all the water. When Trump said ages ago, crystal clean air and water, why did he say that? Crystal clean air and water. I believe I know why. So, hi Jane of Torquay. So I'm going to go now because I'm burning my tea, and I'll see you tomorrow about 1 o'clock dinner time, lunchtime, whatever you call it, to do my drawings because you can't really see in this light. And we'll do the Zentangle. So like I said, paper or a book or whatever. Love you all too, sweetie. The Zentangling, I promise I'm coming tomorrow with it. A pencil if you're a bit unconfident about drawing the patterns freehand, and some black fine liner pens in different widths or just one, it doesn't really matter. And I'll show you how to do some Zentangling meditation work that you can test out and see if it helps you zen a little bit, because it does with me. That's my form of meditation at the minute. So I will catch you all soon and have a fantastic weekend, and where we go 1 week, whoa, shit's about to hit the fan, folks, but you know, just be aware. Energy's in everywhere, orbs in everywhere, everything's great, and you know, there's shit happening, but let's face it, you've got to still stay positive. So what can you do? I will catch up. I've catched up on nothing. I will be watching Laura Hines and how I've got so much stuff to watch, why I'm crafting away with new designs for bags, everything, blah 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 blah. More, actually I'll show you them. My designs coming for my little stack of bracelets. Boho style, you know, that sort of stuff. Oh, I found mine. There's a set here. Is that a set? There's a set. I think it's that one. There's a set here. These are more silver, the jingle jangles. You know, when you hear the jingle, you put an intention out. Intention bracelets, I call it the jingles. You put the intention out. That's a set of 3. So, yeah, I'll be doing a lot of that this weekend. I'm getting on the ball with it. So, Dolly on the computer off. No, I'm on the tablet, so the lighting's a bit rubbish. It's not so to you, Dolly, because it's about the entities in the cannabis. It's for ones who need to clean the vessel of the earth area. What you saying? Oh, I don't know what you're saying. What you saying, sweet Cece? Our cells are our prison. Yes, talk them into. Yeah, that's what I mean. Because we're programmed to believe this, that, and the other, and we talk to ourselves in negative ways. You know, women will go on about all the this, that, and the other. Men do it as well. We're breaking down ourselves by talking to ourselves like this. So we've got to start reprogramming ourselves to speak to yourselves and the intentions, you know, like Dr. Emoto, and start healing ourselves. Hi, Jesus Christ. You always come in when I'm going. About Laura and Florina both are touching on the cannabis entities. Yeah, I actually do believe that in a bit of the cannabis entities. Sorry to anyone who smokes it, but people have got to be careful because there are people who grow stuff and it's got bits in it, and yeah. But I will go and watch that anyway, and I'll see what I think. Hi, Dolly received my package yesterday. Yes! Did you get it? Oh my God, I'm so happy because I didn't know how long it'd take to get to America. So how long's that? A week or 2? I thought it'd take like a month. So that's good to know that I've actually got something sent to America and it actually got there. I received my package yesterday. She loved them. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I can't even remember what I sent you. Yeah, a couple of bracelets, wasn't it? I'm sorry it took me for ages. I'm getting on the ball with things now. But yeah, it didn't take that long then. Was it 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 3 weeks? So like I said, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you ever see anything you fancy, you can message me on here, message me on Instagram, Dolly Daydream, same on Instagram. And you can message me if you fancy anything. But I will be showing you sort of a live shopping thing when I get some stock up, and we'll just see what happens. Oh, it took a week. Did it take a week? It took a week to get to America. Well, the part you were from. So that's brilliant. Thank you, Dolly. I will be forever grateful. It was because of you and a couple of other channels I'm able to move forward. Thank you. I have been told that off a lot of people, and that's not me being big-headed. I always believed that I came on YouTube, I didn't know what I was doing, and I thought if I can help one person feel more positive in their life and see there's people knowing about stuff but they can still see the silver lining, that's all I wanted to do. You know, I have to do this on my own myself, you know, but you lot actually pick me up in chat. And that's why I believe when the orbs came in the other day, they were coming in not because I'm being positive, because the actual chat's positive. So that's why I do what I do. It's not necessarily what I'm talking about. Nearly burning my tea, but not quite, with my vegan sausages. It's the actual message I'm trying to give with positivity. That is what I'm trying to give. So like I say, when I get all these a couple of thumbs down, it just makes me laugh, because I think negative entities out there who just don't like people being happy, you know, even if they don't believe what they're talking about, they don't get the message, because they're probably not watching, or they don't understand, or they're triggered about something I've said, because maybe it's about them. But yeah, so I'm off to have my tea, and like I said, I will definitely come tomorrow with the drawing. It's just going to be a lot better on the lighting. So yeah, Dolly has grounded in the highest timeline, continually holding the vibration, extremely important. Yeah, I like, it's like I just said before with the whole orb thing and me seeing certain things more and more now. It's a validation for me myself. Like I said, it might not be for others, but it definitely is for me in my reality right now. You have helped loads of us, and we give it back to you with love and kindness. Thank you. Yes, you do, Tapper. You all do, because this chat is a very positive, loving chat, and that's why I believe a few negative entities came in the other day, because they don't like people being happy. But and the way you lot converse with each other in chat is brilliant as well. And a lot of you'd noticed that Tapper hadn't been in for a few days or whatever it was, or a week or whatever. So Tapper's back, but he's just been doing some of his own things, you know, and you know we've all got to do that sometimes. You know, when I go quiet or sometimes I say I'm coming on and I don't, it's because I've just thought, you know, I need to go and do this now. I need to go and chill out. You know, you've got to listen to your body, people. You've got to listen to your bodily waters. You know, so yeah. Oh, thank you, Bernice. I try. Sometimes I don't know what I'm going to come on and say, but I do try. But like I said, the card for anyone who's just come in, I did pull a card out. It was exactly what I said at the beginning of the chat anyway, and then it jumps out. So there's another validation of, for me, myself, for me, being on the right path of what I'm supposed to be. Where is it? Where's the card? What I'm supposed to be doing, and the way I'm doing it is the way I'm supposed to be doing it. We had this card, and it's about karma, and we had this card for anyone who's just come in, and it's the three fates and what comes around, and it's got a girl with scissors cutting the thread. I was just saying to Doug Below and Rocks today, I've had three energies, the people, but I call it energies that just like not seeing what energy they're bringing to me when I've asked to stop, and you know, and I thought, 17 and 7, there's another validation, 17 and 7. So yeah, like I've said, this is most of the thing that I talk about. Just cut the cords and, you know, forget it, move forward. So, like I said, check Tapper77's video out. He's got one with a blue orb. It's gorgeous. And Dave Mordy's got a lot of orbs. And, yeah, and I'm just glad. I tried to slow the orb video to my 29-year-old son. He was scared to watch it. My son goes, they're scared because they're like, what's that? Like, what is it? It's not scary. But, yeah, they do get a bit like, it's because we're not taught what things are. So everyone either poo-hoos it, oh, it's dust, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, or they just don't want to know because they're scared. And you can clearly see it's spherical. Looks like a bubble, you know, waters. I do love all the guys so much. I can see all your energetic signatures. Funny enough, Sweet C, I was just talking to someone today about signature energies. Sometimes I say to people, it's not the person, it's the energy signature that they're holding. And you have that bit of a, I'm not recognising that signature. I recognise a lot of, you know, when you think you've got a soul fam, it's because you're recognising someone's energy signature. Maybe we were all from you know, that energy signature, and you were from that energy signature, and it's like we're all meeting up when we say soul fam. Because it's not that we're hating on other people, it's just an energy signature. But people get so offended by stuff, and you're saying, look, I'm not vibing with you. It doesn't mean I hate you, I'm just not vibing with your energy signature. Maybe your energy signature right now, do you know what I mean? It's not a bad thing, it's just, you know, it's a signature. That's how they say if your body, when we lose this body and we go into the next form of energy, you're not going to know each other by this form. You're going to know each other by an energy signature. Higher no one's flower. I believe soul families are a thing. No, I'm saying, so yeah, soul families are a thing, and you normally go off someone's energy signature. You know, like you go, don't vibe with that person, they get offended. It's like, no, I'm more in with you guys. You're like soul fam. We're feeling this way with all the orbs coming in lately. And the other day, it was like, I think they were getting a lot of energy off this chat as well. Not just me, because it was me talking, you lot in chat, because it's a good energy coming through the screen even. That's how I sort of see it anyway. But, you know, everyone, I talk the way I talk, people resonate with it. Doesn't mean, you know, people think, oh, it's just the way I explain it in my words. That's just how I, you know. So, hi to Bernice, Tapper77, No One's Flower, Revolution Revisited, so glad you got the package, to the America, Sweet Cece, Dave Mordy, who am I missing? Blah, blah, blah. Rachel Pixie, Effie, Maui, Werewolf Revel, Jesus Christ is in the house. Who've we got? I don't know if I've missed anyone from the top. Mark Cooper, and I've not gone right up to the top, so there could have been people there, and I will just say hi to you as well. Yes, for sure, you and I have the same colour signature. That is, what's that going on there? What's that? Oh, it's my jewellery. Have the same, yes, for sure, have the same colour signature. That's why I'm comfortable stopping by and leaving whenever I want. You keep the door open for me to stop over and oh, thank you. Have a great day, Doors. Let me know if you want that Trump Towers tour. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I called them. I do want a Trump Tower tour. I got told I can't go in Trump Towers. Just say, look, the Dolster's coming. She wants a tour. Can you imagine? I'd faint. I'd faint. I would faint. I would faint. I would faint. Can you imagine? I've cried, I've smiled, I've laughed, I've purged, and all with a beautiful bunch of people through Dolly Daydream. Oh, thank you, Dave. Woo! Tower tour. Hell yes. Yes. Impeach this bitch. Have you seen the big red places? So funny. Got to have a laugh about it. It's hilarious. So, like I said, I better go and eat my tea because I said I probably burnt it. Now it's probably gone cold. So, I shall see you all tomorrow about 1 o'clock. I promise. I'm doing my drawing. Like I said, I'm on this tablet and the lighting's not brilliant. So, you're not going to get the best sort of effect out of it. So, don't stop, won't stop. Just keep walking up for the top. Yeah. So, what was that? Something moving. So, like I said, there are many doors to get into a place. Remember that. Yeah. So, yeah. Like I said, I'll be seeing if there's any orbs in New York when I go. I'm actually walking around in my New York new boots to try and wear them in. You know, I've got a lot of walking to do, but I'm used to walking. Enjoy your dinner. Yes, I'm having my vegetarian chipolata sausages, so obviously they're not real sausages, but they're lovely. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Like I said, have a great weekend and have a weekend full of positivity and just do the things that you enjoy doing, you know, and just chill out, folks. So like I said, yeah, love and light to everybody. Hi, Ricardo, I'm going now. Literally, I'm going. So I will see you later. I thought I had something else to show you, actually, but I don't think I do. No. Yes, I'll catch you later. Bye. Bye.